beautiful. I've seen some of his work in person down in Miami at a botanical garden. It is worth going out to see. I mean, it's very unique and yeah, just kind of special.
And you be in the air conditioning.
Yes, those are the things we're looking for this time of the year, right? And I was talking a little bit about it. A spectacular sunset last night.
In St. Pete, it was gorgeous.
Yes, and really all around the area. I was in St. Pete when I snapped this picture.
Look at that.
And just the sky was on fire. We had so many beautiful colors and a lot of clouds to kind of bounce and reflect some of those additional colors. So this was a nice one I captured in St. Pete. But how about this one over in Hernando County? We've got some purples in the sky there. Just really a stunner. I always love to see your pictures from around the area. This was the view in Spring Hill. Even though we had clouds in the mix, you see all of those bright orange colors. Always love to see your pictures, my friends. Make sure you send them over to the Fox 13 Storm Team. That way we can share them on air. Not a bad picture as we take you outside Toledo Key. It's 90 degrees, humidity sky high in the upper 70s to low 80s in some cases. That's what's really getting us. It's not necessarily the heat, but the humidity to be in some cases making it feel 20 degrees warmer out there. Nice one to head to the beach. I mean, you're going to cool off in water temperatures in the upper 80s, but at least that's a little bit of heat relief there. 90 right now as we look out to Clearwater, where tons of people there enjoying a nice beach day on this Tuesday afternoon. Feels like 105 there in Clearwater, with most spots continuing to warm through the upper 90s. 95 right now, Pinellas Park, Sun City Center, 97 for you. Crystal River, Inverness, Dade City all at 93. Wesley Chapel sitting at 95. Bushnell to Zephyr Hills, 94 at this hour. Low 90s for Sarasota as well as Venice. Northport to Englewood sitting at 92. Bartow, Frostproof, 95. And Sebring to Lake Placid sitting at 94. Factoring in the humidity, all across the board, feeling more like 105 to 115. And this continues for several hours unless you get a thunderstorm. That's going to knock back temperatures and bring a little bit of relief. But that's the reason for these widespread heat advisories here across the Tampa Bay area. We are seeing a bit more of a sea breeze. You see these onshore winds right now, right around 5 to 8 miles per hour. So feeling a bit of a warm breeze that is going to help to start to spark up a couple of thunderstorms here as we look ahead to the next few hours. They're going to be very spotty in coverage, but still, just because the coverage is low doesn't mean the storms won't bring an impact. We'll talk the potential for quick, heavy rain, plenty of lightning in the mix, which, of course, it's always important to remember lightning safety this time of year, as you can have a thunderstorm that is able to spread a lightning strike several miles from where the actual thunderstorm is. So you see through 6 and 7 o'clock, there are going to be some thunderstorms here around the Tampa Bay area. Whether you consider that lucky or unlucky if you get one, the big picture here is if you're one of the few that picks up on the thunderstorms, you will at least see temperatures fall back quite a bit. And hey, we're not the only ones dealing with the heat. This big heat dome continues to dominate. And look at how many spots feeling triple-digit heat indices right now across the area, with extreme heat warnings and heat advisories spreading from the Sunshine State all the way up to parts of the Northeast as well as the Great Lakes. And in fact, New York was sitting at the same temperature as us here in Tampa just a couple of minutes ago. The big picture here is high pressure starts to weaken. We're going to be watching this cold front and this area of low pressure dive into the south, and while the tropics remain quiet for us, that'll be one area of interest that we're watching for development for the start of August. And even though there are no areas flagged by the National Hurricane Center, we have a couple of tropical waves that we'll be keeping close tabs on, as we could start to see the
go and eat inside because it's hot.
Hamburger day yesterday, chicken wing day today.
What is it, kale day?
All the things. Yeah, well, that's funny. We don't necessarily find days for the vegetables.
Kale. No.
But that's okay. A little bit less fun.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can beat the heat out there. We're dealing with the heat advisory through 7 o'clock, and temperatures reaching into the mid-90s, feeling at least 20 degrees warmer for a good chunk of the area. Bouncing between about 30 to 40% storm chances, but towards the end of the week, starting to build back in more scattered thunderstorms, and that at least is going to kick temperatures down. I mean, you know it's hot when we're feeling like 91. Sounds better, right, Linda?
That's a cold front.
That's chilly for this time of the year.
Thanks, Val. Well, the news keeps going on our Fox Local app, your phone, and smart TV.
Look for more news, weather, and sports beginning at 4.
But stick around, everyone, because Dinner Diaz is next. Have a great afternoon.